the Tokyo Motor Show is where our concept of the Viziv Performance STI will make its debut, and it's a fantastic looking thing. You'll remember the recent Subaru Viziv Performance concept, the one that previews the next WRX. Well, they've only gone and beefed it up for an STI version. We already knew it was planned, but now there's a teaser image of the concept's sharp lines and fiercer bodywork. The updated concept will be on display at the Tokyo Motor Show. It has a new front bumper, new side sill extensions, a traditional STI big rear wing and a few hidden secrets. Prime among those is what the engine will be like. It's going to be a hybrid, sure, but with what kind of internal combustion element? We understand the engine will be downsized, but that it should maintain the flat 4 configuration. Either way, we're going to miss the rudeness of the current one.
At CES, it's usually the case that we're more curious about the inner workings of a car, be it its autonomous capability, its burgeoning AI complexity, or the efficiency of its electric powertrain. But something we often overlook is how design informs the innovation we see presented. To get a better understanding of this, we spoke to Nissan SVP of Design, Alfonso Albaisa, who gave us a tour of the Nissan IMX concept. The IMX, which debuted at the Tokyo Motor Show at the end of last year, makes its US debut at this year's CES. It's Nissan's attempt at making EVs more rugged and moving away from the non-threatening association typically assigned to electric cars. The concept's made to showcase a certain synergy between the exterior and interior, with a wraparound display near the front showing everything that surrounds the car. Furthermore, headrest-mounted speakers make sure that music isn't the only thing you hear. These will augment your senses to provide more situational awareness than just random chimes, tones, and dings. Many of the outward-facing cameras are also used to mirror what's on the other side of the door along the inside of the trim. This is so that occupants of the IMX know of something small that may be around the car, like a child or dog at a crosswalk. Powered by 2 electric motors, the IMX has a power output equivalent to 430 horsepower and 526 pound-feet of torque. Nissan says that the concept, if put to actual use, would be able to make a 373-mile journey on a single charge. Nissan's ProPilot driving assist system is the latest trick the automaker has up its sleeve when it comes to autonomous driving, but the IMX is an idea of where that tech is going. Meant to be a representation of how a self-driving car would operate in practical situations, the IMX tucks its steering wheel and pedals away when it takes over for the driver. Lights along the roofline illuminate to alert other drivers that the car is indeed driving itself, just to give them that level of info. In the meantime, the driver's seat reclines, allowing whomever was behind the wheel to rest now that said wheel has been put away.
Seemingly caught in the crossfire between CES and the upcoming Detroit Auto Show, the Tokyo Auto Salon will play host to an important Subaru show car, the Viziv Performance STI Concept. The show car is based on the Viziv Performance concept that was revealed at the Tokyo Motor Show last October, adding visual aggression with unique bodywork, including a revised front bumper, side sills, and an outrageous-looking version of the WRX STI's traditional oversized rear wing. No word yet on what powers the red-accented concept, but rumors persist that electrification will figure into the next generation of these all-wheel drive performance cars. For reference, today's WRX STI is powered by a 2.5-liter turbocharged boxer 4-cylinder that pumps out 305 horsepower and 290 pound-feet of torque. Back in October, there was some debate as to whether the Viziv Performance concept was meant to serve as a vision of a future Impreza-based WRX or a next-generation legacy. But this new show car should lay that controversy to rest. The designs preview a future WRX and a WRX STI. No mechanical information or dynamic figures have been released so far, but it's fair to expect that even with its more extreme styling and high-performance mission, this Viziv Performance STI Concept will likely still feature Subaru's next-generation tech, including an iteration of its eyesight driver assistant Starlink navigation systems. The Tokyo Auto Salon runs from January 12 to 14.
Last month, Elon Musk, the tech billionaire who founded SpaceX, said on Twitter that he planned to launch a Tesla electric car into Mars orbit in 2018. While the announcement was initially met with skepticism, Musk has backed up his claim by posting a photo of the Tesla Roadster inside the carbon fiber composite fairing of a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket. Musk wrote in a December 22 Instagram post, "Test flights of new rockets usually contain mass simulators in the form of concrete or steel blocks. It seemed extremely boring. Of course, anything boring is terrible, especially companies, so we decided to send something unusual, something that made us feel." The Falcon Heavy is a variant of the Falcon 9 rocket, which last year completed a successful launch from the original NASA liftoff pad that first sent astronauts to the Moon. For both rockets, the use of composites extends beyond just a payload. The interstage, which connects the upper and lower stages of the rockets, is a composite structure with an aluminum honeycomb core and carbon fiber face sheets. SpaceX says the launch vehicle, the first of its kind for SpaceX, is the most powerful rocket in the world today. Only the Saturn V moon rocket, last flown in 1973, delivered more payload to orbit. With the ability to lift into orbit over 54 metric tons of mass equivalent to a 737 jetliner loaded with passengers, crew, luggage and fuel, Falcon Heavy can lift more than twice the payload of the next closest operational vehicle, the Delta IV Heavy, at one-third the cost. If successful, the Roadster will be the first ever to fly free through the vacuum of space. The launch is expected before the end of January.
When Tesla had its Tesla Semi unveiling event last November, Elon Musk pulled off his best Steve Jobs impression when he made a "one more thing" announcement that completely caught everyone in attendance off guard. In the blink of an eye, Musk introduced a next-gen Roadster that no one saw coming. A theatrical moment to say the least, Tesla unveiled its new Roadster by having it dramatically drive out from the back of a Tesla Semi. Tesla's next-gen Roadster is an absolute beast of a car and can go from 0 to 60 mph in just 1.9 seconds, which is impressively faster than a Bugatti Veyron and any other supercar you can probably think of. In turn, Musk boasted that the new Roadster will be the fastest production car ever made. Beyond that, Tesla's next-gen Roadster sports an impressive range of 620 miles and a top speed of 250 mph. What's more, Tesla's new Roadster features an incredibly sleek design that can easily compare to anything you're liable to see from rival companies like Porsche. Up until recently, the only available photos of Tesla's new Roadster came from the company's November event. Not to worry, Electrek recently posted some new photos of a Roadster prototype on the road in Malibu, California over the weekend. And in case the guy in the driver's seat looks vaguely familiar to you, it's actually Tesla designer Franz von Holzhausen manning the wheel. Indeed, Holzhausen posted a clearer shot of the Roadster on Twitter not too long ago. The unfortunate news is that Tesla's jaw-dropping Roadster won't be available until 2020. Price-wise, the entry-level price for the Roadster is $200,000, though you can get a Founders Edition model for $250,000 if you're willing to pony up that cash today.